Hello and welcome to my latest vlog on nano development. Just been doing a few things, mostly to do with animation of the characters, making that a bit nicer, doing some cinematics, some gameplay stuff, and bits and pieces. So I'll just skip this and we'll have a look. So I really improved the animation system a lot for the characters, making everything a lot more automated. So you got the normal move animations, and I've added in this thing called emotes. And basically the character has a list of emotes, and every 5 seconds he might do one of them at random. There's one. For some reason with that animation you saw there, he glitches, which is, I think, is a problem with the actual animation, not the code, because all the other ones are fine. You see spun around there. Grab Blue, and he does them as well. So yeah, I can so now they're a bit more animated when they're idle. Another thing I did is I made the automation of like dying and becoming inactive or sleeping animations, because like those animations contain 3 parts. There's the dying. Okay, for example, let's say sleeping. There's the sleeping, there's the staying sleeping, and then there's the waking up. And dying, there's the actual dying, the staying dead, and then the reviving if they do revive. So I wanted the animation, the character animation class, which all characters have, to use that. And that's a bit weird. Anyway, to do that automatically, so all I have to do is call one function on the character, which will be called when the character is either killed or runs out of energy and has to fall asleep. And that will manage it completely. So I've hard-coded to the keys to press if I press the O key, this character will go to sleep. Animation's not perfectly smooth yet, but it's getting there. You know, he falls asleep, and he's asleep, and now he's staying asleep. Can't move him around when he's asleep, of course. And if I press O again, it's like the set revive function, and he wakes up, scratches his head, and now he can go off again. And it's exactly the same concept with the dead state. So that's what I've been doing with that. Another thing I've been doing is I've been changing how you move the character around with click moving rather than WASD. You used to just click and it would go there, and you could hold it down. But I made it how it was back in Leadworks, where you click and it shows a little decal arrow that you can choose the final facing direction by moving the mouse around it, and then you release and he'll go there. I haven't actually done the functions for turn to face for the controller for the character yet, so it doesn't actually turn in the direction. However, it's all calculated. Just got to do a few of those functions, so that's cool. I think it's pretty useful in this game, since you sort of need to line things up, especially if you have the physics wall that I was showing you about. And it's also just nice and polished. You can see where he's going. Well, that's that part. Now I've shown you the variable room before, but I'll just show you a bit more of its capabilities. I'm just going to cheat here. I have to solve the maze first. Anyway, so you've seen this all before, but you haven't seen this. Now, the cool thing here is this room can take on a bunch of instructions, and they can either like oscillate through each instruction, like cycle through each instruction and constantly change. In this case, it's only cycling through two. The room is in a state where it just cycles between two instructions, and you can see I can use that to have sort of moving platforms and all that jazz. There's a bit of a problem with moving on these platforms. If you'll see, it's sort of the movement is funny and you slide around, and it's pretty much unplayable to try and jump. So you can't jump when they're moving. It's retarded, but we're gonna sort that out. I've got some ways to sort that out, and also the Senthil has said he'd helped out with that a bit. But once all the slipping and sliding is fixed, it should be a lot more playable. It's not good. So to progress in the game, we sort of need to get some mobile enemies walking around the game. I've done pretty much the code for it, however, I don't have any assets for it, and that's really frustrating, and I don't want to put in placeholders at this point because that's just annoying. So I made this gas mask soldier quite a while ago, but I haven't textured him or animated him or anything, or even unwrapped him for that matter. It's just a pure model. So what I'll be doing as well is I'll be getting that going, rigging this guy. Rigging I find is one of the more challenging tasks, but I'll have to reduce his polys first. However, to combat that, I bought a rigging video tutorial series from Blender Cookie, so that should help a lot, and I'll get this guy in game and we can get some stealth action going. I think he looks pretty good. Though I'll probably have to reduce polys and bake in some normals with these folds and stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.